Okay, I'm going to quickly show you how to add blog posts to your website in addition to the emails that you've been sending out. Just to show you where your emails are, let's go over there. This is the Wix dashboard once you've logged into Wix.com. I'm going to email, let's go back here, marketing tools to email marketing. And here's the emails that you've been sending out lately. I'm going to show you how to replicate these and build them so that they're also in your blog that lives on your website. Your blog is a page basically that has a whole bunch of chapters with individual pages for each article, more or less, each chapter in your blog. I went ahead and already created a couple of these, but I'm going to show you how to replicate these and put these posts in your blog in addition to sending out the email. First step is you want to actually get back to your main menu, your dashboard. So click here on dashboard. This is the page that you see when you first log into Wix. And what we're going to do is we are going to, don't worry about this, I'm closing all my extra windows. We're going to click here on Site Actions and click on Edit Site. This is going to open up your Wix editor, and this is where you're going to add your blog posts. Once it's loaded, you are going to go to your blog page. So you can click here on Menu, and you can navigate here to your blog. And if you click on this, it's going to take you to this page. You can also get there from up here. If you go here to blog or go down here, you have to scroll down and find blog and go here. You can also get to the blog by clicking on this little blog icon here and click on Manage Your Blog. There's no right or wrong way to get to your blog, but you just want to get there so you can start adding posts. So I'm clicking here on Added Manage Posts. And now we see this blog. These are all the ones that have been posted in the past. And you were doing these for a while, but I think recently the last several emails have gone out without having a duplicated blog post made as well, which is fine. We can add these now. So I've added these two emails that you already added, and I'm going to show you how to add another new one basically. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here to New Post. And now we have a blank slate. So this is our new chapter in our blog, a new page that we can build in our blog. And we're going to build it based on one of the emails that you sent out. To do that, we're going to go back to my dashboard or your dashboard. Click on Marketing Tools. Click on Email Marketing. And that way you get back to your campaigns. You can see which ones you've sent out. And the reason we're doing this is so we can copy and paste from these and build a blog post out of each one of them. This is the next one that we want to do. So I'm going to click here on this. This is going to open up a new tab. You'll see I still have my dashboard open. This is a new tab. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy, which is Command C, and then we're going to paste this into the Wix editor, into this new blog post. Going to go back to this email. I'm going to copy this text, and then I'm going to do the same thing, just simply paste it here. For the picture, it might already live in my gallery, but if it doesn't really matter. You can create duplicates. Let's go on Save Image As. We'll call this Sunflower Paint. And I'm putting that on my desktop. And what I'm doing here is I'm right-clicking on it, which means on a Mac, some people have their mouse set up to do right-click versus left-click. But if you don't, click on Control on your keyboard, which is in the lower left, and then click on it, and this little menu will appear. And this is how you get the Save Image As, so you can save that image to your desktop. Once you save that, we're going to go back to this Wix editor tab here, and we're going to add that picture here. So this picture might already exist in your gallery. You can do a search for it if you know the file name, but if not, let's just go ahead and upload it. And we're going to put it in here. Once it shows up here, you want to make sure it has a little check mark on it, and then hit apply. And that's going to drop it into your blog post. It's also good to add alternative text here. It's alt text. This is just to tell Google what this is. We'll say call this Sunflower Watercolor Painting by Dennis Pendleton. That'll help tell Google what that picture is, and it'll index it in their Google image results as well as their regular index, which is good for SEO and getting found. Let's go back to that email and make sure there's nothing else. This is just your footer in your email. We don't need to include that. So now we're done. I can simply hit publish post, and this will go in as another chapter in my blog. This is what lives on the live site, and I can close out if I'm done, and I can click on publish to kind of apply any changes to the live site. And then I can also click here on view site. It'll open up a new window with my site, and then I can check to see if that blog post is showing up as I expect it to. And there it is. If I click on it, I'll see the full post. And this is what I mean by it creates a page for every single blog post. It creates a new page here, which is great. It creates lots of pages on your site for different things to be found for, like, for example, the watercolor brush. So now, again, this is that new window that popped open with the website. I'm going to go back to this Wix website editor, and let's say I want to add another blog post. I can either click here on Manage Posts, or I can click here and click on Manage Posts or Management Blog. Either way works. Then click on New Post. Let's create another one that you sent out. So we're going down, let's say, to the Happy Holidays one. I'm going to click on here. So it opens up that new window, and same thing, I'm going to copy and paste these. I have too many windows open now. I'm closing the extras. Okay, so here's my Wix website editor. This is the one I want to keep finding. I'm going to paste this, Happy Holidays, get rid of any extra returns if there are any. And now I'm going to copy these couple paragraphs and paste those here. Great. Now let's go down here. Let's copy this image. So I'm right-clicking on it, which is Control-click, and I'll save my image as, and we'll just call this painting for now. But you can name it whatever you want. And I'm putting it on my desktop, save. Now I'm going to go back to my Wix website editor tab, and I'm going to upload it and put it into this blog post. So I'm finding it, uploading it, I hit done, I make sure that little check mark is on there and hit apply. That's going to drop it into my blog post. Same thing here, you can call this, we'll call this the Brown Palace Hotel painting. Watercolor painting by Dennis Pendleton. Again, this is just good to tell Google what this picture is so it can be indexed. And now we're done. I think that was all of that for that post. Let's hit on Publish Post. But before I do want to show you one quick thing. Because we're posting these after the fact and you already sent out your emails, we actually want to post date or predate these, I guess, or post date them. So let's go back to December. Let's say, when did you send that? Let's look at this. Well, we have to go back to the dashboard. That was sent on December 23rd. So let's go ahead and make the blog post dated that as well. So I'm choosing December 18th, 2018, the 23rd, hit done, publish post. The reason I'm doing this is because it will put these posts in the order that they are posted. So same thing with this one. Let's change the date on this one because this one was, when was that one sent out? Let's look. This Taos workshop registration was sent out January 6th. So let's put the same date on that one. Done, update post. And then the afternoon in Taos, when was that done? January 21st. So I'm going here, clicking on edit, and I'm changing this to January 21st. Done, update post, and I'm done. The last one was that watercolor brush. Let's go back to my dashboard. That one was sent on December 29th. So let's change that one to December 29th. I'm clicking edit. I click here on this date and then go back to December 29th. Done. Update post. So here we go. I've created these last 4 emails that you sent. I've recreated. If you want to create more of these emails that you've sent out, feel free. I'm not sure how many are there that we didn't add. So just kind of refer to these, and when you get back to where you have all of them in there that you want, that's great. And again, you can post date them, so you can put them for previous dates so that they appear in order that you want. Let's go back to this Wix website editor tab. I'm going to hit publish, And then I'm going to go back to my open window here, my tab with the website, click on blog, and just make sure everything's appearing the way I want. The watercolor brush being the last one sent out. Taos and watercolor, afternoon and Taos. I think I need to adjust that one. Let's go back to that. Manage posts. January 21st, that is right. Maybe I just need to refresh this. Yes, okay, so there's something else to take note of. You have to refresh sometimes to see the latest if you've made changes to dates or whatnot. So that's the latest one you sent. Then the previous one is Taos and watercolor 2019, the watercolor brush, etc. So there you go. Now these also live on your website as blog posts or chapters. They're pages on your website that live in your blog area. And you have to do this in addition to sending out an email, because an email is a totally separate thing. The emails can be used to let people know that you've sent out a blog or you've posted in your blog, but they can also just be about a class or anything. You don't necessarily have to post in your blog every time you send an email, but it is good practice because it helps build content on your website to be found in Google and by your users that are viewing the site, or people who aren't subscribed to your email. Or if they're not getting your emails, this is a good place to keep them in the know. They can visit your site and find and read all the emails that you've sent out right here in your blog. The last thing is you asked about Instagram. Let's open up a new tab and let's go to Instagram. Well, I'm actually going to just tell you right here, right now, you cannot post to Instagram from your computer. You have to post from your phone. So really, to post in Instagram, you need to open up your phone and then add pictures. And the way you add pictures is you actually go into the plus symbol and you add them. I can't show that to you in a video because I can't videotape my phone. But you might ask if you have any students that are familiar with Instagram to show you how to add posts as Instagram. Because there is no way to really do it from your computer. So I just wanted to give you a heads up. But you can certainly post pictures and things on Instagram regularly. And make sure to put your website link in your overall Instagram profile. And we can talk more about that. Or talk to any student that uses Instagram. They could probably help you as well. Because that's kind of its own thing and it's not related to the blog. There's no way to post to Instagram from your blog or your emails. So there's no connection there. You have to use your phone to do that. But that's about it for this. So again, to get into your blog, you want to just come back. First, you want to log into your Wix dashboard. This is what you're going to see. You're going to open up that new Wix window. I'm going to go ahead and close this because I don't want to have multiple ones open. Close out of the Instagram too. We're going to go here to Site Actions, Edit Site. Wait for this to load. Then you want to navigate to your blog page, which is here under Menu. You scroll down to find that blog here. Click on it. Then you can click here on the blog post, click on Manage Posts, and then add a new post. And then, of course, you want to reference, if you want to copy and paste from your emails that you've already created, you go into your email marketing, you click on them to open that up and use these to copy and paste into a new post as desired. So hopefully this will help you understand how this works. Let me know if you have any other questions.